Hey guys, what's up? It's Kendall again, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a very simple, quick, easy glam that if you're new to glam, this is going to be perfect for you. Or if you want like an everyday glam, if you're a full glam wearer, and something that's just like quick and easy and simple that you can do, it can be a go-to for you. So let's hop into today's look, starting with eyes, of course, because that's how I do things around here. I do have my eyebrows done. I do have them carved out with some concealer. And what I like to do first, and if you're not new around here, girl, you already know, because I yell this at you guys every single video. You need to be setting your eyelids, okay? If you're not setting your eyelids before you put eyeshadow down, it's gonna look like crap. You know why? You're gonna put eyeshadow right on the concealer and it's just gonna stick in one place and then it's not really gonna move. So you wanna go in with a powder. I'm using the Huda Beauty setting powder just on a fluffy brush and just pat this into the lid. Nothing new around here. This is just getting a good base so our eyeshadow is going to be blending much more smoothly. The palette I'm using today, I don't believe it's sold anymore, but it is the Morphe Naughty palette. This was sold last Christmas time from Morphe. If you need a good eyeshadow palette for newbies, Morphe's that girl. I'm sorry, it just is. A lot of them come with this many colors now. They got rid of their big palettes, but they still do the trick. I want this to be a really light kind of natural glam. I'm gonna use this brown color right here. I'm gonna smoke it out. Some of you may think that this is way too much makeup for every single day, and that's okay. This isn't really meant for everyone. I'm just gonna blend this out on the lid, making sure that it's not creasing anywhere, that it's nice and airbrushed, and I'm just taking this on a fluffy brush, the M333 brush. Once you have it nice and blended out like this, really simple and easy, just go in with a lighter shade. I'm just gonna take this guy right here. I might even mix just a tad of that guy. Pat this on the lid and blend it into that brown color. Nothing crazy, guys. This is literally just a way to brighten up the inside of the eye. We're not doing a full smoky eye, but we are just adding a little bit of dimension to it. I'm gonna also take that light color and just kind of go up into the brow bone and blend out the top of that brown color as well. And then back in with the fluffy brush, really lightly blend so it's nice and soft. Okay, you should have something like this. It's really quick, really easy, very simple, okay? Next step I'm gonna do is hit some mascara on the top lashes. I'll be using the Rare Beauty mascara in the shade Black today. This is one of my new favorite mascaras. I know I used to rave about the Fenty mascara for months and months and months, but I feel like it started to flake and it's really hard to get off my eyelashes sometimes. And I just feel like the Rare Beauty is just as buildable and easier to get off. So she's been in my grip lately. I've been really liking Rare Beauty. Rare Beauty everything, to be honest with you. They're just like killing the makeup game out there. When I don't wear a full lash, sometimes I feel like a naked mole rat. You know what I mean? So we're gonna pack this on. I just got done with this eye and I'm realizing I didn't even curl my lashes or anything. What was I thinking? Mascara is done. I really want to do a half lash moment. I'm trying to kind of venture out and do them more often because I did a look with them, I want to say last month or so, and I got so many compliments on it, which I was shocked because it was way out of my comfort zone, and I was like, really? I think I look a little crazy, but maybe I'm just not used to it. So that's the glory of makeup. Try new things, see what happens. Ask people their opinions on if it looks crazy or not. You'll be shocked. If anyone's been out there looking like a fool, it's been me, okay? So, eyelashes today are going to be these ones from Amazon. These are the Only All Natural lashes. It came with 7 pairs. I'm going to be trimming these into half lashes. They're pretty small lashes to begin with, so if you are new to lashes, these may be a good option for you, but I just want the ends of them today. I might even stack it, to be honest, but I feel like I'm going to cut just about halfway-ish. With the end piece, you just need to trim off this little, there we go. With the end of it, I'm going to go in and glue it. These are such small lashes and I have really long lashes to begin with, so I don't really know how these are going to look or even if it's going to give me anything at all. But you don't know unless you try. So that is the whole, something's making my nose run. That's the whole point here on my channel, is just to try things and see what happens. Because half the time, girl, I don't know either. Okay. There's the end of the lash. I'm kind of curious what the other one would look like, kind of stacked. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Maybe a good pinch will do. I feel like it made my eye look a little wonky on the side, but usually this eye does look wonky. I don't know. Let me do the other side and see. Okay, lashes are on. Let's dive into the base. The base is going to really bring everything together. So if I'm looking a little wonky, it'll all come together. Okay, we're hoping, right? Let's prep the face first. I'm going in with the Lancome LA Base Pro. I absolutely love this product. One of the best primers that I've ever used on my face. Like, it just makes your skin feel so silky and just, oh, it just feels so good. Like, I can't explain the feeling of it. It's just so good. It's worth every single penny. I'm prepping the lips today with the Tatcha lip balm. This is the new lip balm they just came out with. I think it's really nice for makeup prep. I know they have other shades, like they came out with like a pinky one and a mango one, and I think like a brownish one. I don't really like it for that. I like for makeup prep, so she's still a good product. The skin today, I'm using Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. I am the shade 1CO. This is probably one of the fairest shades to ever exist. And yeah, that's me. I like to do a couple of pumps on the face, and then I take my Morphe M102 brush and stipple it into the skin. I blend it out just a little bit with the brush, and then I go in with a beauty blender to really make it seamless and tap it into the skin. Concealer today is Lancome All Over Concealer. I'm shade 90N, I think this one is. You only need a little bit of this stuff. I actually really love this concealer a lot. If you are a working mom or just like have a busy lifestyle and just want a good concealer, this is what I always show people because you need a little bit to go a very long way, and it just blends like a freaking dream. Beauty blender underneath the eye, keeping it focused. Contouring with the Too Faced contour stick. I absolutely love these things. I always repurchase these. Mine is in the shade Chocolate Souffle. And I just like to go, I like to go right above my cheekbone, here, here, a little bit here, here, and here. Okay, that's my placement. Morphe 242 brush, tapping this into right where I put it. I'm not going to spread it out too much because I really want it to accentuate my cheekbones. So I typically like to leave it right in this area. A little bit on the nose. I just do the tip and then I lightly tap it up the bridge. I'm skipping the liquid blush today. I'm going right into Set My Cream products as usual with my Laura Mercier Ultra Blurring Setting Hydration Spray. This stuff I rebuy again. I just bought another one. I'm on my third one now. Spray it down. You know the drill. Once we're pretty much dried down from that, I'm going in with my Huda Beauty setting powder and just hitting underneath the eyes. Also taking that powder down on the chin, up in the forehead. And then what I'm going to do is back in with my M164 brush, the one that we used to set our eyes. I'm going to pick up here what's in the lid. And I'm going to go over these areas down here, basically going into my T-zone and setting it with a brush instead of the puff. As always, I go down my neck as well because we put product down there. I don't want it to move. So we're just going to set that down the neck. Bring that warmth back into the face with a good bronzer. I'm using the MAC Skin Finish Medium Rosy Bronzer. I also want to add back a little bit of color in my cheeks with some blush. This is the NARS Orgasm X. I absolutely love all NARS blushes. They're the OG blushes in my opinion. But they do remind me, the Rare Beauty blushes remind me a lot of them. I like to just kind of stipple it on like that and then go back in with my bronzing bronzing brush to kind of melt the two together so it's not as harsh. And then if you ever have an area where it's a little bit too much, just go in with your beauty blender and just lightly tap where it's a little bit too much and it will tone it down a little bit. Bringing it back to the eyes really quick, I am going to go with that first shade we used, that brown color, on a flat brush, and I'm just going to lightly kind of hit underneath my lashes down here. Nice and light though, just to create a little shadow. Do you see the slight difference there? Just a little bit. Then what I'm going to do is just hit the bottom lashes with a little bit of mascara. This is kind of what we're working with so far. Now I'm going to finish it up with a lip to tie it all together. This is the MAC lip pencil in the shade Whirl. Once your lips are nice and lined, you're going to go in with a good lip shade for you. I'm going to do something natural today. I'm going to go in with the shade Flesh Pot by MAC. On me, it's almost like a peachy concealer shade, But with the Whirl liner, I feel like it just works. You know what I mean? Let's spray this face down so it doesn't move at all. I'm using the Morphe setting spray, the new one in the white can. Love her. She's like a hairspray on the face, so make sure that you pull your hair back because it will make your hair crunchy and hard. All right, guys, this is the final look. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. I think it turned out really cute. I think the lashes are kind of throwing me off because they look pretty in person. Why do they look weird on camera? Is it just me? Because I'm not used to it. Does this look ugly? I don't even know. Now I'm questioning my whole existence, guys. I don't know. This is what happened to me the last time I wore a half lash. I was like, you know what? I don't even know if this is for me. Now I'm questioning my whole existence. This happens to me on a lot of my videos. I do a glam. It looks good. Like, it does. It looks good. It looks good in person. The eyes are nice and light. Maybe it's because the eyes are so not Big Mama Lash. It's throwing me off. I don't know, guys. I'm gonna quit yapping, but this is the final look. Let me know what you think down below in the comments, and don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss another makeup tutorial with me. What do we think? What do we think? Reassure me. Reassure me. Maybe? I don't know. It might suck. Whatever. It is what it is. Play with makeup. You can always wash it up. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. That's gonna do it. I will see you in the next one. Love ya.